Yeah, this is one called, with Jay-Z and Beyonce, they're fighting back against alleged Diddy association, lies and conspiracy theories. This is from White Entertainment, also from something called In Touch. Let's see if I can find that. But anyway, this is what it says here. Jay-Z is stressed and angry over claims that he's connected to with accused sex trafficker P. Diddy, and Beyonce standing by his side 100% while dealing with her own drama that has brought the couple closer than ever, a source exclusively tells In Touch. So basically, like she gets some flack as well. Now, I thought, like I said, I looked into it. I thought, like, she got, have people scared of her. The kind of funny is not that people are scared of her. They really, from what I heard from other people, that they really do love her. She's really great with people. She sends some cards, she sends all sorts of love. They know her and they really love her, which I think is cool. If that's the case, I think cool, and all that. Some people think that she has a God complex and people are scared of her, like, oh, we don't give a thing. She might do something bad to you or something. I don't know. I'm not in it. In a way, I'm glad I'm not. I'm glad I'm not in it. But this is what it says right here. There's this bizarre conspiracy going around right now where people are saying celebrities have to thank Beyonce. Oh yeah, I was talking about it. Have to thank Beyonce in their speeches or risk being punished. I was just saying that, yeah. The insider says, it's so ludicrous out there that it's actually quite funny, but it isn't funny, all the darker stuff that they're getting dragged into because of the association with P. Diddy over the years. Like I just said earlier though, like someone did say that, and it's not supposed like from the YouTube page. I asked for somebody responded to my page and actually said that, like, she loves a lot of people, she knows a lot of people, she gives them cards, she's good friends with a lot of people in the music and entertainment business, which I think is pretty cool. If she gives cards and all that stuff, so I'm not surprised because she's a great people person and you can't be mad about that. No, the association with Diddy, that's what get messy. Because it could be something simple like, yeah, you could be in a lot of parties and all that stuff. I don't know. It depends like how damning the evidence is on the freak-off tapes. If there's zero footage of Jay-Z and Beyonce in the freak-off tapes, then there's nothing to worry about. It is only one picture in there. That's all it takes. It takes one picture and it really screw everybody up. But we gotta be careful though, because unfortunately we got AI that could insert somebody if that's not really them. So we gotta watch out for that as well. So imagine like the prosecutors gotta go over the footage with a fine-tooth comb. So it's kind of terrifying that an innocent person could be framed for something that he or she didn't do. Technology for you. Now it says that P. Diddy, whose real name is Sean Combs, is currently in federal custody awaiting trial for racketeering, sex trafficking by force, transportation for purpose of prostitution, following a formal charge by federal grand jury news that a team of lawyers, will be filling up the 120 lawsuits against Combs on top of the numerous accusations already facing from earlier in 2024. So basically, a lot of things racking up against Sean Combs, a lot. Combs had denied the allegations, but the heap allegations against the music mogul 54 has gotten old friends in his orbit beginning to sweat. So basically, somebody in Diddy's orbit knows something, or worse, may be involved. It might be a close story, it might be even his former bodyguards. Only time will tell. One attorney is on the team filing the lawsuits against Combs, Tony Busby. That's the name you gotta keep in mind. You gotta keep that name in mind. Tony Busby, yeah. That's gonna be haunting Diddy till his death. I'm dead serious. Confirmed that additional defendants will be added. So the name ain't gonna stop. It's gonna add on. The names that we're going to name, assuming that investigators confirm and corroborate all what we've been told, the names will shock you. They know who they are. So supposing once like a person who Diddy went after, the person was 10 years old and all that. I think a lot of were underage people. I'd say over 20 of them were underage. Many long-term associates of Combs are anxious holding their breath as mainstream and social media sleuths begin pointing fingers. A second source previously told In Touch that Jay-Z, 54, and Beyonce, 43, had remained conspicuously silent following news of P. Diddy's indictment and that There's already talk about what they knew if it got out, it could be proven embarrassing. Yeah, exactly. It just needs one picture. You don't have to be a full-length video. It could be like one picture. Even when I'm doing something that is not copacetic, then you would have a problem. Combs and the Carters go back decades, specifically Jay-Z, who has extensive business and artistic ties to the accused. Wow, rapists. They're not mincing words. However, the two industry titans often had disagreements in the early 2000s over their ventures, and the first source notes that the Empire State of Mind rapper had grown distant from his former associates over the past few years. What Diddy has actually done is just plain evil, and it had nothing to do with it. But that's not stopping the assumptions that people are making, the source states. At first, they were taking a stance that it was better to ignore it, but now fighting back because they can't just stand by and let their reputation get dragged in the mud over lies and conspiracy theories. Like I said, though, like, they got enough proof up this way, though. If Homeland Security pretty much raided P. Diddy's two homes in California and Florida and got some damning evidence, that's bad. And supposedly, like, some feds got parts of the Diddy tapes, another President Clinton got part of the Diddy tapes, and the moment they got to go through it and they got to pick out what celebrities are in there doing Lord knows what. Like I said, 2024 was something, but wait to 2025, it's going to be off the wall. Jay-Z had ordered his lawyers to go after anyone trying to lump him with P. Diddy with false accusations. That's why he threatened to sue Piers Morgan for giving a platform to someone spreading those lies. I'm Jaguar Wright. The Marcy Project's native sick his lawyers Alex Shapiro on UK Representative Piers Morgan 59 after the host brought musician Jaguar Wright on his show Uncensored, who accused Jay-Z of being a monster along with P. Diddy. Piers apologized to the Carters afterwards, though. Of course. Like I said, though, it's one thing if they had hardcore evidence but they can't refute and all that stuff, and the feds are involved with the Carters, then Jay-Z can't say a word. But until that happens, he's still innocent to proven guilty. Even though technically P. Diddy is supposed to be innocent to proven guilty, there's enough damning evidence to have him locked up. But there's no such thing on Jay-Z's part. Otherwise, he would have been in prison with P. Diddy a long time ago. So basically, Jay-Z is out in the clear right now, as he should. It concludes, he's not going to let this slide. The insiders continues, Beyonce is behind him 100% and trusts him completely. She has been very quick to say, but they would take on this BS together, and they could not be more grateful. True. Like I said, somebody claimed that he left the country. I say that's not the case. He did put on Roman Polanski and all that. Roman Polanski supposedly settled on the accusation he did to his underage girl. I'm sorry. I say the moment the guy, I think he went to France because there's an anti-extradition laws. No one can drag him back to the States. But I imagine when he comes to the States and they find a reason, they arrest him. But folks, what do you think about this? The fact that Jay-Z and Beyonce got tired of being lumped in with P. Diddy, and they're fighting back. They got lawyers ready to sue Piers Morgan. And like I said, until this whole thing is aired out, it's hard to say. So what's your thoughts on it, folks? What's your thoughts and opinions on it? Hope to hear from you soon. Peace.